So, angel love is still matrix, and angels are still matrix agents. The dimensional construct is the higher end of the matrix, the higher version, higher part, the higher overlay. And you can see this love comes over people and can derail the mind. Now, it's not the emotional trap or the intellectual trap, and I wasn't referring to it, love coming over an intellectual trap, but actual intelligence, and we do have that for navigatory ability in sentient creation or sentient physicality. We have to navigate it intelligently. So I'm not talking about the intelligent trap being over intellectual or anything like that, or how the logical intellect mind can't understand the higher dimensions so perfectly, but that we have to have an aspect of mind to navigate. You can't be a mindless drone, so to speak. Yeah, that's why we're speaking out about the whole organic portal videos in the first place. So anyway, to circle back, these angels, they are also coming over people with an energy, and it's just like a demonic energy comes over you. It's just not so what we consider evil or demonic. Or is it? Because if you look at it again and you look at it deeper and really think what's going on, it's still something coming over you. That's why I said earlier, derailing your soul mind. I said your mind. And that's what I meant by your soul mind, your light body, like the Taoists say, the triple Dan Gen system. It's not really the chakras, okay, because that's also just the overlay of the matrix. Still, if it's energetic. That's what I'm saying. Love is just, okay, so it feels a bit better than some of the evil demony stuff and the more demonic, lower vibrations. But it can still be like a trickery coming over you, a magic coming over you, or a something coming over you. And I really thought about it. I was watching a movie and it was a sex scene, actually butterfly effect too. And I realized the girl had a very sexual energy, right? And that I've connected that earlier in my experience without this movie, without thinking these thoughts before, that these sexual girls, and sometimes they have these tattoos of angel wings. And they're like, oh, I'm a little angel, but really I'll F-U-C-K you, I'll sex you hard. You know what I mean? So it's really kind of like devilish in disguise, that energy. You know the one I mean. It's not like a succubus, but can be a succubus hidden in love energy, stuff like that. So, and I was just thinking about those girls that have the tattoos of the angel wings, and it isn't always drawn in just white, and even if it was, it's just another hue. And when I call us a human, like a god man, instead of a human, like H-U-M-A-N, like the organic portal body, or the anthropoid monkey body, when I say human, H-U-E_M-A-N, hue, a man of the hue is like a god man. Well, it's not that you're of the hue, it's that you at least realize the hues. You realize that each ray, and rays are seventh dimensional constructs. That Magneta Pixie lady, she always used to have videos about the this ray, the silver ray, the violet ray, the blah blah blah. What she's talking about is seventh dimensional rays. These are Reiki rays. When people perform Reiki on you, that's what you should be seeing in your third eye, or over your body, in your aura, or they are doing it when they are seeing it when they're doing it to you. Because that's what I see when I do Reiki. And that's how I've correlated it to the seventh dimension, because I understand and feel my dimensional self or selves or my dimensional construct. You're multi-dimensional. And however, that's still the hues and that's still the matrix. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's all these people with the new age stuff and the light and the angels. And look, myself, I had an experience that Octurians, which they say are 8th dimensional, so that's the hypercube of code coordination after the 9th dimensional divine pulsations, and then through it's like a giant Rubik's Cube thing, circular scintillating ball, it goes into the 7th dimensional ray, is chosen, onto the 6th dimensional grid, onto the 5th dimensional crystalline agua waters, or the unified field, through the 4th dimensional tangential energy, emotionality, the 4D psychic war, into the 3rd dimensional zonal reality of your body, and plays out through the 2nd dimensional physical edge of things made out of stuff, the little particle balls that we call particles, particularity. So anyway, going back through that, the 8th dimension is what's associated with the Octurians, and I had a vision in, I can't remember what year, 2010 or something, that I was sort of being allowed to enter their society or something. It was like a society of light. This was all a massive vision I had one night in complete darkness out in the woods in my car. And that's on the Spirit World page in consciousazine. But the thing is, I didn't let it, I don't know, I want to say I didn't become it, you know. And I still stayed as raw me. Some people are calling it raw consciousness. I like some of the stuff that Chris Geo and Cherie Geo, or mainly Chris, is saying from Beyond the Veil. It's another YouTube channel. They talk about NPCs, or non-player character organic portals as well. That's what Dolores Cannon called backdrop people. So it's the same thing as NPC, a non-player character in a video game, for instance. So just think about this love energy in that sense, that it's a type of magical coming over you love energy. That's still matrix love energy. That's still the entrapping energy I'm talking about. Unconditional love, well, it's different. It's from the infinite, timeless domain. It feels lighter than this. What I'm talking about is this heavier love, and it can be associated with archangels, I've noticed as well, and people who are into angelic stuff. And I mentioned that this girl had, those girls that have the angel wings tattooed on their back and stuff. I see a lot of that energy, that heavy love energy in them, and it always comes out also sexually. When I've had these women, I'm a blonde, blue-eyed, tanned surfer from Australia. I've had these women. I've had plenty of women. I know what I'm talking about. And they have this energy, and that's still matrix energy. I just wanted to say it can be associated with succubus, which is very obvious moniker. Suck you, abyss. So sucking your energy. And it's said when you have sex with an organic portal, they take all the chakra energies, and when you're on the street and you're not, penis in vagina, when you're just walking along the street, an organic portal will mimic your certain chakra energy, right? And that's that's intelligence. They're capturing your light, and that's their evolution, and how they are even, half conscious, so to speak, and can even communicate. Anyway, so when you're on the street, they can take, one chakra at a time, sort of thing. But when you have sex with an organic portal, then they can take all your chakra energy. So just saying, be careful. It's like they completely can get up and in you then. You know, because all these, when you talk about chakras, talk about 6-dimensional stuff, these are pathways to the upper dimension, to more raw conscious, to higher essence, and so on. Okay, so just wanted to make all that connection while I was in the conscious blue room here. I love this little tent. It's a different type of love energy. It's like a freeing energy I just spoke, okay? That's not the energy, it's like a heavier love I've talked about in this video. So feel the difference, discern the frequency. Benjamin Kauenberg, Obi Ben Kaunobi, Jedi, www.consciousazine.net.